forever gay. We will always be forever gay. Because we're gonna live forever in gay years. Forever.
So gay.
I have a special guest this week. As you can tell, I am not the only one in the bed this week.
We're both gay.
We are both gay. Did you know that? We're both gay.
And
She's
we're
a lesbian and I'm gay.
Yes, and we're siblings. So because of that, we wanted to talk about our coming out.
Are we potentially going to talk
about it? I don't know. Probably.
So we are going to talk about coming out. They're totally different stories, and yet we're both gay. I knew I was gay at grade 7. Did you know I was gay at grade 7?
I had no fucking clue.
I knew that. But
everybody else around you, when you did come out, they were just like, "Oh my god, finally!"
I know.
Was like, "What? You like to knit? You liked, to
I know. Like,
dance
how much more obvious could it have been? Celine Dion, Shania Twain, Cher, the Spice Girls.
Holy shit! We went to the reunion tour
in Toronto.
Together.
And I was not even out of the closet yet.
Well.
I mean, who would have not guessed it at that point? I just liked all these things because you liked these things, and I wanted to be like you. I don't even know what that would feel like to go back into the closet. Ugh.
Don't want to think about that.
I'm not going there.
No.
What's crazy to me though is that I knew all along, even though I didn't want to always accept it. I just always knew, but I
had absolutely no clue.
You came out when?
After university.
How did it feel coming out after I came out? Did I steal the thunder, or what was it like?
No, you basically paved the way, because mom and dad had dealt with that already. That shock of being oh my goodness, I'm a gay kid.
They weren't crazy, but they definitely had to process.
They had to process. But when I came out, it was more I think they just didn't imagine it.
The thing is, you did have some I would say some stereotypical tomboy qualities. You played ball.
I played all sports.
All sports was your life.
I hated dressing like a girl.
To get this girl in a dress, I was in a dress sooner than she was. I remember we went to a Halloween party when I was in grade 7. She dressed up like a football player. I dressed up like a girl. At the party, people were like, "Oh, I didn't know that your parents had 2 girls."
Sometimes we do actually wonder how it worked this way, that I'm actually the girl.
I'd rather go shopping for heels. But then again, I don't ever I want to be a boy so bad.
I want to be a girl pretty bad too. Yeah. That's the worst. Do that again. I was oblivious. And I mean, it's kind of crazy that I was, but also it was I just didn't grow up in a place where it was talked about.
So true. We grew up on a farm.
I don't even remember hearing the word.
Yeah.
So whereas that's so different than growing up in a place like Toronto.
So I didn't know what these feelings were until high school, but mostly into universities when I was okay, this means I'm gay. Now there's an influx of middle-aged 30 to 40-year-old women who are divorcing their husbands because they're realizing that they've never been straight all along. They just were playing along to the way society told you had to live.
I don't think we have an official stat.
No. How long did it take you to get used to the word gay? Because I remember that was a hard one for me.
Well, and the biggest, gay wasn't necessarily the big deal. It was actually lesbian.
It was a hard one for me.
When I would come out to somebody, I couldn't say I am a lesbian. I would say things like, "So I'm not gonna be marrying a man."
I love that. Instead of just saying I'm a lesbian.
I could never do that. Now I could.
How every gay man first says that he's bi, and really
Well, I did that too. I think I told Mom I was bisexual initially.
We both did.
Yeah.
Tried to soften the blow.
Well, everybody does that.
Yeah. I knew that I was gay when I think it was grade 7. I couldn't have a shower in the change room after gym because I was I'm feeling some things, and I was okay, that's weird. And I just never really processed it. Yeah. So nobody assumed it then, I don't think, because I did everything I was your average farm dude, rural guy.
And every single girl in your class was in love with you and wished they could date you, and you would date some of them, and then they would always get their hearts broken because you just had no interest.
Well, I remember
at all.
I remember that guys would come up to me and be like, "How do you know Heather in grade 12?" And I was like, "Well, I just met her the other day." And they're like, "How did you talk to her?" I would be like, "I just talked to her." I'm not any different, but yet I'm completely different. This is my mom always said this. What did she say? She said, "This changes everything, and this changes nothing." I think when things change though like that, like you kind of, as a sibling, are like, I hope they don't change as a person. I think that can be sometimes what a lot of people are afraid of when somebody comes out. I didn't think of you. I think you didn't go through like that little phase of like, and I'm gay.
No, I didn't. And that's partly just our personalities, because I am not
extrovert, introvert. And I love that like Mom has become the like gay person to go to. Like, she's not gay, but the gay person, the person who has, like, she has gay children. So when somebody else is, when a parent's child comes out, she's like the person that people can go talk to, and she loves that. Definitely like this video if you like my sister Rachelle, and me too if you like me. But more Rachelle. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of the video.
Anytime.
We will have another awesome video next week, so tune in. Comment on the bottom if you have things that you want us to talk about, or if you want me to talk about next week. Just remember, y'all stay fabulous now, alright? See you next week.
Bye.